All right. Well, welcome back to the iWealth podcast. And today we're talking credit cards, one of my favorite topics. Yes. Right. And in particular, I want to talk about the airline miles piece of this.
Okay.
Because everyone thinks, including my own brother, that they're going to get ahead or do something, strategically cool. What? Tell me, what is your thought on it?
Well, first of all, if they're giving you a perk, like they're not a nonprofit. Okay? It's not church, a credit card company. So if they're giving you something back, like they're making some money on you somehow, right? So yeah, I mean, be very cautious of all that, but there can be some rewards. Like, I'm not against credit cards. I'm against debt.
Okay.
And so, my own kids just became adults. I asked them to get a credit card with a $500 limit, and I want them to pay it off every single month. But the concept is that they would have the credit card for not the points, but for the credit. Someday they might want to buy a house.
Yep.
And they might need to take some debt out to buy a house. Most people do. And so what's wrong with them having a better credit score? At a local bank, these small towns, a lot of them don't report to the credit bureau. So that's the main reason for me. It's not the points or anything. But I remember in Rochester, this is 25 years ago, I remember a guy that came and sat down with me. And he said, Brad, when I went to college, they'd give you like a free bag of like peanut M&Ms if you signed up for a credit card. And he said, so I got T-shirts and all this stuff. And he said, before long, I had like 6 credit cards, maxed them all out, like got out of college, had student debt, and he had all this credit card debt, and he like had to file bankruptcy coming out of college because of his peanut M&Ms. It's like, doesn't add up.
Peanut M&Ms is not worth your financial future. Is that really what that guy learned out of the whole thing?
Exactly. But anyway, so I think credit cards can be a tool, but you have to look at them as a tool. You have to keep your limit down, and you must pay it off every single month. It's that interest that catches up on you that people just let get away. Like, I've seen it for 25 years. It can be horrible. So, and when it comes to points, comes with points. Like, I have an American Express Platinum card. I pay money to have a credit card. Now, how stupid is that? But it gets me into the Delta Club when I go fly or something like that. So I'm basically paying for a perk.
Yep.
That I could probably just spend that money and go to the Delta Club when I go the 3 times a year and just pay to get in. But so you just have to pay attention to what you're doing, but don't put all your money on a credit card because you're getting miles, because they're making money on you somehow, right?
Yeah. They got huge teams of people that are there researching.
That's exactly
what
right.
is this person's behavior, and little old you is not going to outthink the big group of highly paid psychologists as the credit card company.
That's right. Yeah. There's some of the most profitable companies that are on Wall Street.
And Dave Ramsey always says, like, it's also the most well-marketed product in the world. Mm-hmm. I think that's interesting.
Yeah, for sure. So be very cautious. Not a bad thing, but just mind your P's and Q's when it comes to credit cards.
There you go. See you back here next time.